The Big 12 Experience Week 8 preview and picks edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Use our sign-up promo code TCESGPN to get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. That is the Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm, Star Crushing College Football and NFL. Get your 7-day free trial today by going over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That is the sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM. Welcome, everybody, into the Big 12 College Experience, part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Happy Hour Friday to everybody. Cheers. We made it through another week. Ready to dive into a full-on slate in the Big 12. All 8 games, all 16 teams in action. No more bye weeks, so ready to get back to that 2 locks, 1 dog, money line round robin, all that good stuff, and underdog fantasy play as well. Let's dive into it. So, but first off, I am Moneyline Mac, aka the former video coordinator for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, and talking Big 12 football. So first up, born in Provo, Utah, because he's a walking contradiction. Family in Ames, Iowa, lives in Morgantown, West Virginia. Co-host of the Ryan and Rush Show, Rambling Rush. Rush, what's up, brother?
Excited for some Friday night football, but even before that, West Virginia basketball opens up their scrimmage. Check us out on the Ryan and Rush Show at 4 o'clock. We'll go over that. Charleston comes to town. Our boy James Long coaching them as well. So, boys, we're starting to get to that intersection of college basketball and college football. Some may call it the most wonderful time of the year. I know I do. I know we do. So, cheers to that.
Cheers to that, indeed. And third man in the box, you guys know him. Well, he's always fighting a family civil war because he's got family in Stillwater, Waco, Orlando, all the way to Cincinnati, Tucson. He is the Big 12 guru, a.k.a. the green mowing, weed growing, Troy Chewning. Troy, what's up, man?
What's going on? We got a late night tonight for us over here on the East Coast watching these Big 12 teams, 10:15 start time. Hopefully you're ready to watch baseball and football all night long because it's going to be a late one.
Yeah, man. The Big 12 is really taking advantage and really embracing this 10:15 Friday night and Saturday night. Thank you, Mr. Yormark, for embracing that slot. We've been saying it for years and years. Rush's favorite time slot. And I think that's enough of an introduction because, well, first up, the Friday night game kicking off at 10:15 ESPN game. We got the BYU Cougars. We got the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Well, in the preseason, if I said one team was 9.5-point favorites, you probably would have thought it would be Oklahoma State. But it's BYU indeed. Last year, the two teams played, and remember, that was a chaotic game that Oklahoma State came back to get them into the Big 12 title, 140-34. Bowman will not get the start tonight, so we'll get the backup quarterback. So let's start it off with a bang. Gundy off a bye. BYU 6-0, national spotlight, public side. Give the Cowboys, sprinkle some on the money line. I'm not overthinking this. Give me Gundy off the bye.
Yeah, I was going to pick your guys' brain on this, specifically Rush, because you want to say it's too many points for this matchup, right? Like 9 points seems like it's a little too much. Weird game on a late Friday, even if they get some of the Lavelle Edwards good luck going on. Mojo. It still seems like a big number. But the worst part about BYU's offense is they only convert their third downs at like 30%. Are they going to be able to convert third downs really easy against Oklahoma State, though? I mean, Oklahoma State's defense has been their biggest issue. BYU always wins the turnover margin anyways, and Oklahoma State hasn't had a 150-yard rushing game yet this year. Do we really think that Jay Hill's defense is going to be the one that Oklahoma State shows up to? I mean, is that just the whole, like, this is the Big 12, expect what you don't?
Yes. Yes.
Because none of that makes any sense. I mean, I still think I'm going to take the points with Oklahoma State, but when it comes to a straight money line pick here for them to go on the road to BYU, I don't know if they can get that done. So let's go with that. I'll take the points, but
okay,
a little not much of a believer. I know Colby has kind of mentioned he thinks it's a money line play. I know you think it's a money line play. I'm kind of scared as an Oklahoma State fan. I don't think they can get this done on the road.
So I normally would be with you guys all week, probably until about noon today. I'm like, you're giving me an 0-3 in Big 12 play Gundy. You're giving me points against a BYU team that I've seen time and time again. That's, I guarantee, a little high on themselves. But this got bet down to 8 points. Now it's back to 9.5. Here's the thing, though. You brought up that third down stat. I agree with you, Troy. Third down in the red zone's been a little of an issue for BYU's offense. But here's also the thing. They haven't dealt with third down a lot. They've first and second down. They've been converting at a pretty high rate. I'm flipping here, boys, not because of, the homer bet here. This game, I feel like 34-24. I feel like it's a conservative game management. BYU knows that they have a better defense. They know they have the healthier team. They're not going to try to overdo themselves. The thing I like about BYU is usually they take the points when they're in the red zone. Like I said, they've struggled a little bit on the red zone offense, but they're not being idiots. They're like the rest of the NFL and what we see with Sirianni and the Eagles and sort of thing. They're taking the points when they need them. I'm going to lay this 9.5, and it's not a homer pick. I'm actually switching around. I actually feel really good about BYU in this game. And we don't have a coin. Dang it.
Plus 290 on the money line. Stay tuned for the end of the show. Gundy, bye week. Let's go. So no coin. Do you want to go run and get the coin while I hit an ad break?
I don't even know where the coin is. You got a Zen can, Troy?
Yeah, I can get a coin pretty quick.
All right. While Troy gets the coin to determine if he'll go BYU or Oklahoma State, I will talk about, I guess the NBA. Because it tips off October the 22nd. Subscribe to the NBA Gambling Podcast. They're hosting their win totals contest. Winner gets $250 SGPN gift card. Head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/NBA contest to enter today before the season starts. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/NBA contest. And thank you for tuning in to the Big 12 College Experience. Do your part. Help us out. Get on over there, leave a 5-star review. It really helps with Spotify, Apple, and all that good stuff. Do your part to prevent corporate gambling from winning. So get on over there, leave us a 5-star today at the Big 12 College Experience. Troy, where are we going with the Zen?
All right. No Zen can. This is a batting cage token.
So, nice. There we go. We need to mix it up somehow. Coins were struggling this.
I was actually waiting for the episode to end so I could take my big gulp that Chad was mentioning back to 7-Eleven to get more Zens because I was like, oh, shit, I don't even have a Zen can. And you said you had no coin. All right, here we go. Batting cage token. Tails.
Tails
Soaking.
is
we're
Soaking, yeah, BYU. I was like,
Soaking.
Which one is? All right,
Tails
so split.
is home.
BYU, and Troy and I are on the Cowboys.
I might flip before the end of this show.
Dude, don't overthink it, man.
That's not overthinking it. Is the better team just winning by like 13 points, right?
Gundy took a fucking freaking headbutt from a cow earlier this week. He's ready to coach football tonight.
Yeah, do you think that's a good sign? Don't you think that you would want like the linebacker to be doing that, not the I'm a man, I'm 63?
He sent a message. He sent a message to his team. They're winning out. Oklahoma State starts tonight. They're going to get
okay. Then you should hedge your Big 12 championship bet by putting a few more bucks on Oklahoma State now, right?
Absolutely. I'm all over Oklahoma State.
Chaos, and they're coming all the way back.
Yeah. Where's he at? Come on. You think this guy's just going to go to 0-4? Not a chance. Let's go. Money line. Next up, Arizona State, Cincinnati. Shout out to the graphic that we submitted earlier in the week to Sam Levitt. I said, you know what? Arizona State, Cincinnati, both teams have one loss. Let's put Sam Levitt on there. This is a big game. Sam Levitt rolled out for 4 weeks ago. 2 days later, I go, well, shit, that was a good idea at the time. So Sims is going to get the start now. So another backup quarterback on the road. Like I said, man, both teams have been – this is the overachiever game that we talked about in the power rankings. Cincinnati been really good at home. Arizona State has not been that good on the road outside of that Texas State game. They kind of got dominated in Lubbock, in my opinion. And they're coming off storming the field. I'm going to lay the 5.5 with the Bearcats. I think they're able to control the line of scrimmage. Put me down for Satterfield laying 5.5. What the hell am I doing?
I know it's crazy, but I thought this one was the don't overthink it special and just lay it with Cincinnati, because typically when you see somebody like Jeff Sims coming in to play quarterback
On the
this
road?
is typically where Cincinnati would have been on the road with Emory Jones, and you would have been like, never, ever, ever bet that team. This is now Arizona State with Jeff Sims.
Yeah.
You are now the Emory Jones. Stay away. I'm gonna lay the points with Cincy too.
Good things don't happen when we all agree, but we all agree here. 5.5 line. We got 3 5.5 lines on this Friday afternoon show.
Yeah, last week was 3.5. This week's the 5.5. Like
yeah, so a little bit of that no man's land line. I think some of these lines are telling. I don't know where they. Vegas knows where to exactly place them. That's why we're getting these weird lines. But I'm with you guys. I think the Arizona State magic doesn't appear this week. I think Cincy at home. I think as long as their solid defensive line's able to control the running game, and make Sims, pass the ball, I think they'll be just fine there. I'm laying the 5.5. And I guess we'll make that a 3-way. So hopefully the coin changes it up here.
And Rush, and Troy, I would ask you this while we flip the coin. Where are we going with the coin, by the way?
Coin is home.
Home?
No, it's heads. So it's road
Arizona State. Yeah,
okay, so he's on the Sun Devils. So the line was 3.5 earlier, or 3.5 earlier in the week. So do we think Levitt's worth 2 points? I think he is compared to
Jeff Sims.
Yeah.
I think there's an argument he's worth 3 to 4 points.
Yeah. So I actually think it may be a little bit of a discount value getting Cincinnati at that number. So, all right, this game is fantastic. Kansas, Houston, both coming off big. Well, Houston's off the big win. Kansas off another big loss, per usual. They find a way to give away another one at Arizona State. Kansas coming in losers of 5 straight one-score games. They win the box score every game. I think Kansas blows them out. I think this is the get right spot off the bye week. I think Kansas still can get to a bowl game. I think that they're undervalued here. And Houston, man, they just won as a 17-point dog. Who knows what they were doing in the bye week? Last time that they pulled off the big win, they didn't score a point for 2 straight weeks. So give me KU, lay the 5.5.
Yeah, I was really thinking off the bye week, this would definitely be a get back, get right spot here for Kansas, especially playing with the awesome home field advantage they have there at Arrowhead.
Nice sarcasm.
How many people you think will be at this one?
Oh, 3.5.
3.5.
That's what the spread is. 5.5.
The spread is just set on how many fans are showing up.
This game is awful. God, get it off.
Yeah, that does kind of scare me from the if Houston kind of hangs around, there's not going to be a bunch of momentum really pushing Kansas. But there's also not going to be a bunch of Kansas fans that are sitting there thinking like, oh, we're going to find a way to lose the 6th one in a row. No, this is going to be like a practice. There's not going to be anyone there. And I think Kansas usually looks pretty good in practice and preseason. That's when they do well. So we'll lay the points with Kansas here.
I kind of like that narrative.
Gosh, we're doing it again, guys. Yeah, I'm laying points with Kansas here. I'm with you, Ryan. I think this leans closer to a blowout than a close game. Both teams coming off the bye, though. Houston, sometimes you get that bye after building the momentum. You go right back down. Kansas needed it to catch its breath and realize, hey, we're actually a decent football team. That's what's funny about the Kansas. I mean, their 5 losses are all one-possession games in which, you're talking a play or two, and they're 5-1. this is their, okay, guys, we're not that bad game and blow them out. I could see Houston not even scoring a touchdown in this game, like a 30-3 type of game here. I'm with you, Kansas.
Yeah. This is the game where they make up all those 5 losses.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Like
All in one.
UCF last year against Oklahoma State, where they kept losing all those close ones and just blew the doors off Oklahoma State. Where we got the Zin?
We still got the token,
Point.
but I was going to say, I just also realized here's a good handicap for you. I have a KU William Allen White School of Journalism and Mass Communications pen, and I don't even know where the fuck this thing came
That's
from.
funny.
But there's your handicap right there. We're on Kansas. Coin is on heads. It's going road head with the Willie Fritzers.
Damn, the Coin's on 2 islands back to back. And if
Coin
Rush-
said Coin was with me last week on every pick and got fucked and was like, I'm never riding with Troy again. It's the other way around now. Like, I don't want to ride with the Coin. No, it doesn't want to ride with me.
I knew I should have just went against the Coin last week. I would have went 5-0. Fuck that Coin.
Fuck the Coin.
I'll tell you what else you could get fucked in. That's over at Underdog Fantasy by getting down on some action, baby. Get down over there, and you can use our special boost entry over there today. Use our sign-up code TCESGPN to claim a special pick and first-time deposit. Offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That is the Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. Troy, what do we think of this week, man?
I know you're going to be a huge fan of this one. This one
Garrett
was
Green?
specifically – no, not Garrett Green, but it's a good reason that it's not Garrett Green. These are 4 guys starting in games that weren't starting last week.
Nice.
Jeff Sims, Ja'Curry
God.
Brown, Garrett Rangel, and Isaac Wilson, all higher than half an interception. Welcome back to the starting position, guys. You are going to throw a pick.
Oh, yeah. We're getting the underdog this week, baby. You guys are the ones getting fucked this week. Let's go. What's that payout?
It's like 4.2. I think it was, what is it?
Take it.
Yeah, exactly 420.
Oh,
That's why I saw it
it.
and was like, oh, it's 4.2, 420. Oh, man.
Let's go. Get on over there, Underdog, and use our
That's perfectly
promo
for you,
code.
Cannabis Capper.
Let's go. Use our promo code TCESGPN, baby. The guys at Underdog, the absolute best. All right, we are back. Moving along. And this game has got some juice here. Another Pac-12 action here coming over 4 o'clock Eastern, Fox game of the week. Colorado going to Arizona. Ooh, ticked down a little bit, Rush. Came down from 3 to 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
No. Arizona, smash. Arizona's going to be able to move the football. Noah Fafita, McMillan. I don't know how healthy Travis Hunter is, too. I know Deion says he's going to play. I feel like that was a wind out of the sails game last week for Colorado. All-out effort to come up short. Colorado's a fade in the second half. They don't have the depth. Arizona better than their record. I think they blow out Colorado. Give me the Wildcats.
Do we think that this Travis Hunter injury has anything to do with the fact that this is the hardest matchup that he gets all year at cornerback? And if he gets beat a little bit, we can say, yeah, because his hamstring was banged up and he had to have Tommy John in his knees. And just make, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Tad McMillan looks good against him, they can be like, yeah, he's not 100%. That's not – you got the best wide receiver in the nation playing an 80% Travis. I think I'm just like I think Shedur's been playing better than Fafita, but I think I'm just going to take the home team for no other reason than Arizona's at home.
Oh, guys, this isn't good. We got to
losers in 2 in a row, baby. It's a great spot.
All right, fine. I'm taking Colorado. You guys can have Arizona.
You're gonna regret that one.
You guys can have Arizona. I'll take Colorado.
Yeah,
Chat's going to be on my side now that I went with Colorado. All those suck-ups are going to be like, you know what? Maybe this guy's figured it out. You're supposed to bet Colorado.
I'm with you, Ryan. I think they're going to start this game still complaining about that pass interference penalty from Kansas State. I could see kind of a bad ending get contagious into this game. We'll see how Travis Hunter does. I don't think that bet's surrounded about that, but I think Arizona's due for a win as well. And I think the styles of play from both teams are similar, and I think that's what's going to stunt Colorado here, especially with this being in Tucson. I have no problem laying the 2.5 with Arizona in this game.
Wildcats What do we got, Troy?
All right. Coin is on tails. Tail at home. Wildcats.
Home,
You guys
Bob.
get the coin. Safe for
You're
the
on
coin
that.
again, bitch.
You're on that. You're on that. You're on that. Colorado Island. You are so screwed. All right, let's go over to the Butt Bowl. Shout out to where's he at in the chat? Big Lubbock. Now we're talking a little Butt Bowl action here. We got Texas Tech. We got Baylor. This game will not disappoint. I can tell you that. This game is always entertaining. Although I will say the last 2 years have been blowouts in the series for whatever reason. The road team has gone on and with Aranda and McGuire both being on the same staff, for whatever reason, the road team has had the advantage here. So Baylor coming off the bye week, Texas Tech coming off the bye week. Texas Tech's feeling themselves. Come on, this is a Big 12. The team that everybody starts crowning a little bit, that's the team you fade. Butt Bowl madness here. Baylor has a shot to shock Texas Tech and hand them their first loss. I think Baylor comes out of the bye week and fights for Rand a little bit here in his matchup against his former coordinator in McGuire. So give me the Bears.
Yeah, I know that this was kind of mentioned, but would you, if you were McGuire, would you leave Texas Tech to go to Baylor if that job was open? Go back to Baylor? Or would you just be looking at like the same school and be like, why would I leave to go to the same level of school?
Texas Tech has way better fans, and I think Texas Tech has better resources too.
I was going to say, now the Adidas thing with Pat Mahomes has got to help a little bit,
yeah,
right?
I do. Texas Tech's a better job. Baylor's a weird job. That McLean Stadium is just everything's weird in Waco. It's wacko Waco.
Definitely weird. When it comes to the game, you definitely have a more desperate team. I mean, both come out of a bye, but 3 straight losses going into the bye versus, like you said, 4 straight wins into the bye for Texas Tech. I don't know, again, about the money line on this one. I think there's a shot, though. I'm definitely going to take the points with Baylor. This seems like a Big 12 special, like you said. There's you can only get so far away from the mean before somebody, crabs in a barrel just yanks you back down. Like, you are not going to succeed with all of us around. It's nuts.
If you're on a 3 to 4 game win streak in the Big 12,
going down.
You're an auto fade for me. Like,
going down.
It's just like system rolls in this shit show league.
I'm with you guys on Baylor, but I'm trying to think if we need to start mixing it up a little bit. Like, what we think comes down to a field goal game. There's that surprise touchdown at the end, and back and forth. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with my method, and this is my method. If there's, I'll take the Thanksgiving in the NFL, for example, right? Is sometimes you look at those games and you're like, you want 2 out of 3, right? 66% chance you'll be winning. You'll get money. Do you like the home teams more or do you like the away teams more? Here, I'm going to take the 5.5 point spreads. What do I prefer here? To lay the points or to take the points? I think the favorites have a better chance of going 2 for 3 than I feel like the dogs do. So with that being said, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the system that it's actually done me very well over the years, and I'm going to lay Texas Tech 5.5. I do think this is a competitive game, but obviously with a 5.5 point spread, you can have a competitive game all game long, and then you get to the last 2 minutes and they end up, one blown coverage and touchdown. There you go. Spread covered. So that's where we're going here. Got to mix it up. Got to have a little bit of fun, boys.
Do it. We can have some fun here.
Man.
Coin.
On
the home team, Texas Tech.
Red Raiders. All right, let's have some fun here, guys. UCF is going to Iowa State. Iowa State's laying 13.5. That is a gigantic number for Iowa State. I know KJ Jefferson's not playing quarterback, and it is going to be warm. That was the first thing I checked. I was like, all right, I'm going to be on UCF, but I'm not going to do it if I look out there and it's 40 degrees and all those soft-ass Florida boys are shivering like they're playing in the frozen tundra at Green Bay. UCF, I think they're live in this game. Dude, Iowa State, they have been absolutely rolling, but they've been playing in big spot after big spot here. This is kind of a little bit of a take a breather here headed into the bye week. Everybody's already penciled them in at 7-0. I think UCF keeps it easily within the 13.5. This is a tight game.
Yeah, when I was looking at this one, I was thinking that if you were going to take the points, then it was probably worth a money line sprinkle. And I kind of eased myself off of that just because it's still in Ames. I know, like you said, it's going to be warm, but you've got the possible quit from UCF versus the possible breather spot for Iowa State. And it basically just turned me off to UCF as a whole. And all the other long spreads that everybody else has been afraid to bet Iowa State on, I've made a lot of money and laughed at everybody so far.
That trend ain't gonna keep going. Is he frozen?
He frozen.
Is
There
he
we
frozen?
go. That's funny. When I was laughing, I love how he ended that. When I was
I know.
laughing
I was like waiting for the
I'm
pick.
like,
I was like, is he gonna deliver his pick?
Damn, the Ames Wi-Fi bombers got me, huh?
Oh,
They thought I was going to go against him, and then at the end I turned and I said I'm going to lay it with him. Rocco Beck may be the best quarterback in the Big 12.
It's fair.
You're laying the points, Troy?
Yeah, I'm going to lay it with the Cyclones.
Yeah, I'm laying them the points too. I'm not scared of 13.5, especially in college football. Another system that I have is when you start to get to this point in the season, I used it with the Saints Broncos last night. If I feel like your offense cannot score points, I will not pick you. I look at your quarterback. I don't think UCF can score points. I completely feel like they've quit. They're leaving. They're done with Malzahn. I think this is it for him. I think Iowa State, before they go into this bye week, they're going to be just, hey, let's get our defense right again, kind of clean it up from where it was in Morgantown, started that game, and let's go in this bye week, in a good spot. They'll play good conservative football. They're not going to come out flashing. You might sweat this 13.5 for, 3 quarters, but then at the end, Iowa State will do what Iowa State does. UCF will be desperate. They'll make some mistake. They'll capitalize it, and they'll cover this spread. So my chalky favorites continue here.
Coin.
All right. The first
it's going to be UCF Oklahoma last year. Randomly, UCF popping up out of nowhere, making it a game, baby.
Yeah, I was trying to see.
Are you flipping it?
I'm going to. I just wanted to see, plus 3.5. I feel like the best play for this UCF Iowa State game is to maybe take the first half or the first quarter spread with UCF, take the points, and then take Iowa State to, like they've had a couple of late drives in garbage time to cover. Feel like that might work pretty well. All right, we got tails. So tail at home, they're going Iowa State. Coin is back with the coin.
And shout out to the chat. That one guy giving us a hard time for saying the shiny knights. He doesn't understand the system. The more you push back, the more I'm going to say shiny, very shiny golden knights. You got to understand the system here. Just like I have systems. If you're the loudest in the chat that week, you're on auto fade the next week. And shout out to the Utah fans. That system has been cashing left and right this year. K-State, West Virginia. Oh, God damn it. Don't make me do this again, Neil. Why is this line only 3? West Virginia money line. Going back to the well. Right to it, baby. Where's that? W. They lost a coin flip game last week to Iowa State. K-State won a coin flip game on the road in Boulder. Back-to-back road spot. West Virginia back-to-back home spot. Season on the line. Neil Brown era on the line. Desperate foxhole spot. I'm sure everybody will be on K-State. Give me the home dog Mountaineers wearing the traditional uniforms this week. The blue and gold. Get it done, baby. Let's go, Mountaineers.
We need to Rush, you're going to have to go over there and take some photos of the tailgate and make sure people are having fun, and I can start editing like a fun meter on some of the photos you send.
It's a great idea.
I got these guys are shotgunning beers. That's like 9 out of 10 fun. Neil would like these guys. You see like grilling normal burgers, 3 out of 10, not that fun. Neil Brown would not want you around. I don't know which way I want to go in this game. The vibes feel so low in Morgantown and everyone feels so given up. Humpty Dumpty stuck right in the middle of the power rankings. Everyone's down on Neil Brown. The way that you feel about Gundy is how I feel about Neil Brown. Neil Brown should go out there and headbutt a fucking cow. Just go and see what's going on. Show the rest of the team that we can bust it down. Yeah, I don't know if I'll actually bet this one. I'll take the points though.
Hey, by the way, do you want to trade? I'll give you Neil Brown right now. You send me my Gundy. Where do we sign up for that? We'll have plenty of fun with Gundy.
I feel like that could be a way to catapult Gundy into the Hall of Fame. Give him like 3 or 4 awesome years somewhere new at the end of his career.
Me and him could wear some OAN shirts together. Let's go. We can get canceled together. Rush, where are you going?
Nah, you guys know where I'm going. Going back to the well.
Oh, God, here we go.
There's a time. This is it. This is seriously it. This is Neil Brown's last chance. This is, well, and it may be on his last chance. We've talked about this on the Ryan and Rush show. Like, it may be too late, but, man, we talked about it before the season. You got to split the Iowa State, Kansas State. Honestly, you want to win your home games. But we didn't think we were going to win in Stillwater. So, you got to split these ones. Time to go 4-16 against ranked opponents. Give me the 3 points.
Go Ears.
Yeah. So excited.
Coin is on Tails, the home team.
Oh, God.
4-way Mountaineer pick there.
How are the Mountaineers the ones?
You guys want me to go to K-State to fluff you up?
It's
fluff you up.
There's
I can Benedict myself in 5 minutes. I can tell you a whole reason why I'm going K-State.
If it makes you feel any better, 89% of the bets and 88% of the money's on K-State.
There you go.
And the number has not moved the entire week.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say the number has been the same.
Yeah, that number has been just pigeonholed right at 3 this entire week. So
sharp money's coming in on the ears.
Yeah.
All that Percocet money's coming in on the ears, baby.
All right, here we go, guys. This number's come down to TCU, Utah. I mean, dude, there was a part of me that wanted to get cute and say maybe TCU comes out with a little bit of life.
Yeah, this is the one. For all the other reasons you've done in every other game, this is the same spot, right? Like Utah's gonna have to score points here. You don't think that it's gonna work at least like 24 to 27 points for TCU? Like that's not even a bunch for their offense.
I think Utah fucks them up. I think they rally around Wilson. They just control the line of scrimmage. They run the ball at will. TCU's defense is awful. I think they're just able to run it right down their throat. I'm gonna lay it with Utah late in the night. Whittingham gets those guys going off the rising news, and they'll get ready for his 8th year next year.
Yeah, this it feels like it's way better for Utah to go to Isaac and just we're riding it out for the rest of the year. But that's what worries me is if they've got to score points. Because there's a world where TCU's offense is hitting. I mean, we've seen it even in games. Yeah, there's a shot that like I'm playing this as TCU money line on the road. The one team in the Big 12 that goes to Rice Eccles to get the win is fucking TCU.
Well, Arizona won there.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying at the beginning of the year, you would have thought, Utah's probably not going to lose more than one home game if they do lose at home because no one goes to Rice Eccles. Well, yeah, there's a shot that TCU could win this game outright. I'm definitely going to take the points, but this is a money line play for me too.
Okay.
Utah in this series dating back to the Mountain West, Utah's won 5 of them. TCU's won 3 of them. TCU getting the last 2 there when you had Andy Dalton and those good TCU teams. It seems like though, and maybe I don't know. As time goes on, your brain gets a little more foggy. You don't remember things as clearly as they might have been. But it seems like Utah is always, won this game. I don't think much changes here. I'm laying it with Utah, and this isn't even obviously it's not a pro Utah pick, but it's more of an anti-TCU pick. They're not responding to Sonny Dykes. I think TCU's lost. I think they're in a lot of trouble actually, and I think it's still Whittingham. I think good conservative game plan. As long as Utah doesn't cough up the football, they should have no problem winning this game by at least 10 points. I have no issue at all laying these points, especially now that it's 3.5 as opposed to 4.5 with Utah.
You're on the Utes and the golf coin.
It is also on tails going with the home team. All right, I get back off the coin.
There you go. Off the coin. Here we go. All right, let's get on over there to Rhythm real quick before we give out our lock dog and money line round robin. SGPN's proud sponsor, Rhythm. Get on over there. The models are barking all year long with these dogs. Mine likes Oklahoma State. Rhythm likes Oklahoma State a lot, so we're in alignment tonight. So get on over there to Rhythm today. Claim your 7-day free trial today by going over to sportsgamblingpockets.com/rhythm. That is the sportsgamblingpockets.com/RITHMM. And we're also brought to you by BetUS. BetUS is the best of the business, been around for 30 years. Easy to deposit and withdraw. Get over there with you can win a Ford Mustang from 1960. How about that? Go take the Mountaineers over there, +3, and just hold your nose while you do it over there at BetUS. Get your link today by 125% deposit bonus for your first 3 deposits. Pretty damn good. SportsGamblingPodcast.com /BetUS and SportsGamblingPodcats.com/BetUS. Promo code SGPN so they know we sent you. BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook today. All right, guys, back over here. Let's go 2 locks. Let's go a dog, and let's go a parlay.
I was going to say, what route do you think TCU would go if they were to make a coaching change?
Good question.
Is it too early to just ask Red Rifle to go straight from being NFL quarterback to head coach at a college level? Just come right on over and keep rolling?
Go back to Gary Patterson.
Yeah, for real. Why not?
Hey, Sonny Woman's
Dana.
players. Yeah, Dana's on staff there.
Oh, Neil Brown.
Oh, yeah, Neil Brown.
Yeah.
Neil Brown would be great there.
Kevin Sumlin.
Kevin Sumlin. Just
Hell
keep
yeah.
recycling all these
Yeah.
Florida coach or
Jimbo.
Texas.
Yeah,
Jimbo.
for sure. Solid.
What's his name? Who's the guy that got fired at Texas? He's at FAU now. Tom Herman. Tom Herman coming
At
back.
FAU, yeah.
Keep recycling the Texas guys. Art Briles, why not? He was at Baylor forever.
Art Briles might be the best hire out of all of those bullshit ones that we just listed. Art Briles might be okay.
Yeah, I just don't know if you're allowed to hire him anymore.
Yeah,
They can't. They canceled him out when they hired his son as offensive coordinator. Lock number 1. The Wildcats of Arizona are going to roll tomorrow, David. Let's go. Wildcats, -2.5. Let's go.
Lock Iowa State for 13.5.
Ooh, like it.
I'll do the good old Kansas Jayhawks in a schmackdown.
Good
Thinking
one.
about that one too.
I've thought about that one as well. I'll leave it off my card. Diversify the portfolio. Give me them Utes late in the night. Late the 3.5. I think they put it on TCU.
Yeah, I wanted to lock Kansas, so I'm also gonna lock Kansas with you there, Rush.
Yeah, and I'm going to join you, Ryan, with Arizona. Kansas and Arizona are the 2 I feel the best about.
Dog. Come on. I'm not doing West Virginia. I don't want to do that to my mind and heart again. I'll keep it simple. Friday Night Dog's been barking all year. Gundy ends the Provo undefeated season. +290 on the money line. How about them Cowboys? Guns up.
You do me a favor and you take Oklahoma State for me. I'll take West Virginia for you. West Virginia dog, home dog.
Now
Neil Brown back.
It's like a pick
back
and roll.
in the driver's seat. Yeah, pick and roll. I'm going to the basket. Just bam. 19 more days till college basketball, anyways.
I'm doing this because it's only dog I picked in my full sheet. I'll be at the I'll be at the game tomorrow. West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, she reeled you right back in. The Neil Brown cycle
You
continues.
reel me in. I just
Sucked him back
the
up.
definition of insanity.
I just felt better about taking West Virginia as a dog than TCU.
Which ones did we agree on? Cincinnati, Kansas.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Kansas, and WV, right?
Oh
God damn it.
So that's our parlay. Cincinnati, Kansas, West Virginia. Throw West Virginia money in there as it, and I think that's 9-1 or 10-1. So that's your parlay for tomorrow. Lay the 5.5 with both the Bearcats and Jayhawks early, and take the ears late in the night.
And then when they win, do a cash out. And
I got a crazy one. I'm going Oklahoma State money line, UCF money line, and West Virginia, or not UCF money line. Oklahoma State money line, Baylor money line, West Virginia money line. That's my personal.
And then put TCU in there too.
I don't like TCU. I don't like Sonny.
Going on the road, getting it done.
Shout out to Chad G. Buffs are going down. Let's go Wildcats. Appreciate everybody rocking with us in the chat. Go check out the college football experience. I know they just went live as well. They're doing DFS. Go check out the FCS experience going live tonight. College basketball back here, breaking down the CAA tonight as well. Me and Noah Beanick. Go check out Ryan and Rush show here in 15 minutes with Rush and I breaking down Mountaineer basketball against Charleston in the exhibition game. We got a pregame show tomorrow morning. Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. Appreciate everybody rocking with us. Happy Friday. Man, it's going to be a hell of a weekend in football. He's at Troy Chewning. He's at Rambling Rush. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. We are the Big 12 College Experience, and we are out of here.
See, I got Chad G on my side by flipping to Colorado. Everything's looking good now.
I was born in a middle-class family. Why were all your bets wrong? I was born in